Choose a man who's bad at texting, because the man who sends you constant updates, emojis, songs, who asks you questions, that man is very often trying to keep you interested by performing a certain role, because a real masculine man doesn't even operate like that. He's not busy with sending emojis. That's a man who's goal-oriented, and he's not busy with chasing a dopamine hit every time you reply to his text. His time and energy are going towards building things, his career, his goals, his future. And when a man is serious about you, he will include you in that future, not with words, but with action, structure, with his presence. And I'm making this video because I've seen it again and again with women. A man who always has time to text often has no time to commit, because he's not focused on building a future with you. He's focused on being entertained by you. He keeps you around for validation. He likes the idea that you are also in his life. But please remember this: never confuse availability with intention. Date night edition: how to treat a man who asks you out. If he has found you through a dating app, don't just study his profile through the app, but ask him for a video call. That will take the pressure off, because it's awkward to walk into a restaurant and to just sit with a stranger you actually don't know and spend the whole evening together. After you've done the video call with him and you still like him, that is when you will say yes to the date. And if he asks you what you would like to do because he wants to please you, then don't tell him exactly what you want, but give him a certain guideline. You could, for example, say, I love Italian food, or I love Asian. That shows him you like to cooperate, but you still let him take the lead. When you go to the restaurant, always be on time, because that shows that you not only respect his time, but that you're also looking forward to enjoying the date from the beginning till the end. During the date, of course you want to be yourself, but also show him that you're really interested in finding out what kind of man he is. Make sure to prepare a few interesting questions. Like, for example, you can ask him, tell me a nice story about your childhood. When the date is done, you are not going to pretend that you want to grab your wallet. You're going to sit there like a lady and you're going to let him pay. Because you're not two friends who are going 50-50. He takes you out and it's a gift to you. And of course you will thank him at the restaurant. But once he texts you to check if you got home all right, then you will thank him again. If you actually still like this guy and you want to date him again, then in your thank you text, you could write him something like, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Like that, you let him know that he did a good job and that you want him to pursue you further.
Walk in the room, and I'm glowing like a million fireflies. A diamond, don't glitter half as much as my body tonight. I catch a glimpse of your face in the neon. Suddenly begging, please set me free from your eyes, your touch, history, secret crush I gotta hide.
Dating advice for my 30-year-old self. The most important thing is to take your time with a man. We women are always dictated by society that we don't have time. But when you let your decision of who's going to be your partner for life be influenced by this mentality, then you're not so much looking at if you're compatible with your partner, but you're more busy with counting the years in your relationship. The second thing is, it's not your responsibility to help your man set up his business. It's his responsibility to plant his own seeds. What you should do is to help him water the seeds. Your role is literally to support him, not to make it happen for him. The third one is, set your boundaries early on in the relationship. Because if you don't do that, or if you have no clue what your boundaries are, this man is going to be in full control of your life. The fourth one is, pay very good attention to how your partner treats other people, because if there's any form of disrespect, I can bet you that in the future he will treat you just like that. And the fifth one is, of course you have disagreements. It's normal in any relationship. But pay attention to how often you are fighting and if the fights escalate. And also, how do you make up after a fight? Oh, and one more thing, number 6. You don't need to have the same interests in everything you do in life, but what you do need is to find a partner who has the same life goals as you have.